Hello everyone, it's Ty Slatter, and welcome to another edition of Real Talk with Ty. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on all social media platforms, turn notifications on, and don't forget to tune in to Real Talk with Ty Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, as well as Late Night Vibe with Ty from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Monday through Friday on TikTok Live. We play classic R&B and we have great conversation. If you're feeling that vibe, you come to the right location. And if you haven't already, get your copy of The Dawn. Coming to a city near you, coming to a venue near you. Link is in the bio. Appreciate all the love and support. Let's lock in. So, today's topic, because it's Friday, and something I've been asked about, and I've seen multiple conversations about on my timeline, why today's music doesn't hit the same as the 90s and even some of the early 2000s. Depending on which genre we're talking about, I'm just gonna talk about hip hop and R&B because that's the genre that I'm the most familiar with because I'm a part of it, and I've been heavily influenced by it literally all my life. So the music I grew up on, now I grew up on 70s, 80s, 90s, and up, right? Obviously, I grew up in the 90s and 2000s. So I believe what made music hit different in my childhood, not just the nostalgia part of it, but the music was made with purpose. The music was made with a passion, an artistic value that cannot be priced. Artists were self-conscious and self-aware enough to where they didn't want to sound like the next artist that sounds like the next artist that sounds like the next artist. And if you sounded like an artist, the culture would do everything to either make you pivot and make an adjustment to make your own sound, by panning that album or that single or that project to show you that it wasn't accepted or welcome to copy anybody else, or the culture pushed you out completely and those artists fell into obscurity because this was pre-internet, before social media existed. So it was, the people decided if you was hot or not. The people decided if you sounded authentic, if your story was believable, if your song resonated with the streets. I believe what's going on now is everybody's so focused on charts, numbers, analytics. It's just like in the NBA, not to deviate away from the music, but it's just like how the NBA stepped away from the 2-point mid-range shots because the analytics said the best shots are either up close under 10 feet at the rim or at the 3-point line. So analytically, it's wiser to make plays based around those two shots, and they eliminated or tried their best to eradicate the mid-range game, which was the art, the essence of the one-on-one matchups that we used to get back in the day. So back to music. Because of the streaming platforms, the Spotify's, Apple Music, and then the charts being so significant, the top 25 or top 50 albums of the year from Complex, Billboard's influence leading into, Grammy nominations, video musical, things of that nature. All these different charts and award shows, people are making music to feed this algorithm because that's the algorithm itself has been incorporated into the music industry as well. And the art or the artistic purpose, the artistic value of music has been diminished in the last decade because of DSPs, charts, analytics, streaming, things of that nature. So everybody's making music just to make music. They're not making it out of love. Like somebody cooking a whole lot of food in my kitchen, but they're not cooking it with love for the art of food. Food is an art. Music is an art, and it's not gonna taste as good because it wasn't made with love. It wasn't made with passion. You just made it based on whatever the recipe said. You made it exactly that way. Didn't let anything marinate. You just did it and it's done. So it's gonna taste bland, or it's gonna taste okay at best because you made it based on the recipe, but you didn't add no love. You didn't put no extra herbs and spices, extra little splash of this and a dash of that. Music needs that extra love. It needs that passion. It needs that authenticity. Stop trying to make the next Drake. Make the first you. My name's Ty Slatter. I'm not trying to be, and these are artists that I grew up on. I'm not trying to be Hove. I'm not trying to be Mace. I'm not trying to be Cam. You know my name's Cameron, just like Cameron. Cameron, same name, right? I'm not trying to be these guys. I'm not trying to be big. I'm not trying to be Pac. These are all people that influenced my childhood. So I may have been inspired by, I may have taken certain tools, certain things I liked about their cadence or the flow or the writing ability or the content, what have you. But at the end of the day, I can only be me. There's only one me. Right? And you have to have that mentality if you're going to make music and make an impact in the culture. You have to be willing to be you. You can't be the next Drake, Nicki, Wayne. Okay? You can't be the next Young Boy, Lil Baby, Thug, you know, on and on and on. They are who they are. You have to be you. So if you like more content like this, and I can dive even deeper on why different eras like the 70s, 80s, and 90s left such an indelible impact on our culture and why people are starting to try to like reach back to find what worked for them back then to bring it back to today, put your thoughts in the comments below and we'll make more content like this just for y'all right here on Real Talk with Ty. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on all platforms. Don't forget, Real Talk with Ty, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. Late Night Vibes with Ty on TikTok Live, Monday through Friday, 10 p.m., 12 a.m. We play classic R&B. We have great conversations. So if you're feeling that vibe, you come to the right location. And please, 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 don't forget to get the Don. The link is in the bio. Coming to a city near you, coming to a venue near you. Appreciate all the love and support. All right. It's Ty Slatter signing off. Until next time, take care.
What's good, everyone? This is Ty Slatter coming to you live from Vision Studios, and I want to make sure I invite you to come here to Real Talk with Ty. But on your way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on YouTube, because this platform right here, just for you. So if you have a new album on the way, you got a new single that's booming, you got a new business that you're starting, or you feel like you got a story that needs a platform to inspire the next generation, we got you covered right here. Real Talk with Ty. We're waiting for you.